Hello everybody, what is going on? FG here. We are here with an episode. That is right, you guys voted. Pretty pathetic turnout for the vote, not gonna lie. As you can see in the graphic right here, we had a turnout of 3 people voting. So I don't know if it's the popularity of the series or whatnot. However, it is a 2-to-1 vote, and it will be an episode, not a stream. So here we go. 7-6 was Coach Jason Brown last season. We are into the coaching carousel. There was nothing offered as far as any kind of extension or anything for him. So I'm just trying to see if we can skip to our next offer and just see if there is an offer on the table. Nebraska offensive coordinator looks like it's going to be offered to us, but we're going to stay with our current contract. That's how I'm going to assure that we are here at Independence, which we are. We do have Malik Collins trying to transfer. Let me just take a look at him. He's only an 89 speed. I'm not going to worry about it. Let him go if that's where he wants to go. That's what people do here. They leave. Storm Smith is going to be graduating. Anybody else that was actually helpful to us? Adrian Scroggins, Jim Dinklage. Alright, so really not that much. Alright, did we get any transfer requests? Nope, nobody wanting to come to Independence. Here we go. We are going into recruiting. This is going to be the big thing, ladies and gents. We have got to get some good recruits in here. 9 people ready for a visit. It's a little late for that. Alright, so we're out $4.45 on a punter, which I'm not really going to be that concerned about. The tackle I want to grab. We're going to go hard after the tackle. I'm going to probably put about $6K into Brandon Wright. Alright, so we have $6K there. Looking at who else we can use. Reggie Glover is a guy. I don't know if I want to do it, though. He's a JUCO. It's an issue. Let's go with the tackle. We're going to throw a good $3,000 here, probably. At least to start. I do want to check our needs real fast. Fullback, which we're not going to get. Center, which we're not going to get. Middle linebacker, we need 2 of. So you know what? Glover's going to have to come on to the team. We're going to have to throw a good $3,000 at him as well. And then we'll have $3,000 left to try and finagle either another player or make sure that those guys do join. Yeah, this athlete's not a defensive player, so I'm not really going to be interested there. It is probably going to be something where we're going to shore up these guys. So you know what? Let's go with an extra K here. And an extra K here. Which will leave us an extra K to go to right. I don't really want to do that. I want to go 45. Let's go 45, 45, 6K. Alright, so we do get Wright, we do get Glover, we do get Johnson. So all 3 of the gentlemen we had went after has committed to us. No one else did, which I didn't really expect to. We had the number 25 class in the country, even with our crippling rules of not really being able to go after any of these superstar players, but we do end up bringing in 4 4-star guys that were rejects and or JUCOs. Most of the guys going to fall in that 3-star category. We do get a couple 2s and a couple 1s. Position-wise, let's take a look. We have got 1 athlete, and he's looking to play quarterback or wide receiver. He really can't play anything else, so we'll have to see where he fits in best. He is supposedly the best player that we have, so that might be. We do have Jonathan Banks, who can play quarterback for us. And I did like the way he played this season. Looking at the rest of the things, we do have a bit of receivers, obviously. I think we have good enough receivers, having recruited Travis Baker and Xavier McBride, some speedy guys, along with Leandre James. We had Calvin Jackson running around, Nero the Hero still out there. Just trying to see if any of these guys would like to play tight end, because I could use one. Nero would be a 50. Ryan would be 53. Smith would be 55. These guys actually aren't very good at it at all. Only got one fullback, so there's not much I can really do there. I can move that guy to a fullback. He's kind of crappy. 50. I'm not going to move Sanders. It's like the best guy we have. I don't know. Let's see if we have any... Ooh, he's going to start at left tackle. We do have some tackles out here, though, that can probably... Yeah, I mean, he'd be a 64 at fullback. I'm just trying to see if any of the crappier dudes... He'd be a 52. I can't use him. 59. I don't want to use him. This guy's a senior, and he'd be a 60, so we'll use him. We've got two freshmen out here. I'm hoping he will make a jump. There we go. We got a 74 in there. We need some guys that can play center, and I need a guy that can play right guard. He can probably do the right guard duties. That leaves that there. That makes him a right guard. Now we're looking for a center, and I'm sure I can find one. I think one of these guys will do just fine, to be honest. Let's move him in there, and let's move him in there. That way I can move this guy out to tackle, because he doesn't have to be that great, because we've got a great left tackle in White. I think we'll be fine there. Now, on the defensive side of the ball, holy crap, there are a lot of these dudes. I think he'd be best suited at D-tackle. Looking for some more strength to put another guy at D-tackle. He might be able to do it. This guy's just going to be a turd nugget. I mean, he's a 54 here. Is there anywhere else he can play? Honestly, no, this is like the only thing he's learned. Alright, so screw him. He's going to be outies. We got 69. Any super strong guys here? This guy's pretty strong. He can probably play a little D-tackle as well. We're going to change you over there. Then I'll have a 75 and a 72. You know what? He's going to get outshined on that side. He really is. This 75 probably is going to be safe on the right. I don't know. I want to throw another one over there just to do it. There's just too many defensive ends, and these DTs are just not going to be good enough. Let's see. We've got Weber there. Weber. He's a 79. He's a 73. Who's in that middle? Ooh, we need a guy there. Let's throw this 73 in there. Ooh, he actually isn't that good. I could throw him. He'd be a 79. That would probably be our best bet, throwing him out there. Yeah, it's definitely going to be our best bet. 69, 68. You know what? That 73 is going to need those two guys to compete for the job. Whoever gets better, you know what I mean? One of those kind of things. And I'm going to throw these two bottom guys in at left for that kind of competition. We're going to have... Those are the corners that we have at the moment. I don't have 3 free safeties or 3 strong safeties, which isn't good, which means we're probably going to end up with, like, you know, those kind of things. They're going to give us walk-ons. I'm going to throw this guy at quarterback just because I think he could play. I think he can play. I mean, it's probably the position we would need more. Alright, so we're going to keep that. We're going to take a look at the training results, see how it went. Banks moves to a 78. He's still not as good as the freshman we brought in. So he may or may not be starting. We have Sanders as a 77. James is a 77. I mean, we might be able to throw the other guy at receiver, but I like our receiving core. I really do, and he's only 87 speed. Tight ends are pretty good. They're not great. They're pretty good. Didn't get a lot of help from the training on the offensive line. Most of them are freshmen. We got some help on the defensive line. Fairbanks looking pretty decent. Not a lot of help on the linebacking core. I like Brown and Gemmel's progression. Corners, it's going to be tough to play with these guys, but you know what? They're fast. I'll give them that. Johnson's pretty good and fast, and Lane's pretty good and fast, so it's about the best we can hope for there, and the special teams isn't too bad. All right, walk-ons and cuts. They say we only need to cut one guy. We're probably going to end up cutting more than that because it's the nature of everything. I don't really want to cut any receivers at the present time. I'm cool with them. Not going to cut any linemen because that's just not what we're going to do here. However, this senior 58 overall, I can't have that guy here. I don't mind these dudes. We'll keep them all. This senior 61 overall and this junior 63 overall. They've been redshirted. They're just not any good. And that senior right there. I want to be able to have transfers if any of them do. If anybody does want to transfer in, I'd be more than willing to bring some in. We get a walk-on kicker. I'll keep him and redshirt him, see how it goes. All right, we got 3 spots open for next year. We're not going to go ahead with Minnesota. That's probably not going to be good for us. I will turn around and put us against... We'll go against a team like Kentucky. We'll take Kentucky. We will take... Texas State's actually pretty good for us to play. And UMass, there we go. Those are actually all pretty good for us. That gets us 3 home. 4, 5, 6, 7 home. Oh, we need 1 extra away. I'm going to make it at Kentucky to start the year. Kentucky, you know what? Is there Kansas? Because we're independents of Kansas. It'd be cool to kind of play Kansas, if that's even an option. I didn't see it. Kansas State, I'm not going to do. Sorry. All right, we'll leave Kentucky. I hate to redshirt just because this is supposedly the last season, but we will possibly revisit this. I don't want to, make it a shut door case. It's a possibility that maybe one day it could come back. Maybe by popular demand, if people actually, start to watch this and get into it later on when more subs come through and whatnot. However, for now, I'm just going to say this will definitely be the last year, at least for now. But I'm going to do red shirts as if I was continuing. I'm going to redshirt that sophomore. I want to redshirt this sophomore too. I'm not going to redshirt anyone there. I will redshirt that sophomore and the freshman. And the freshie kicker. There we go. Interested, second thing second, the rules. Quarterbacks. If they're interested, we can grab them, so I'm going to try and grab some 3 stars that may be interested. Same thing with some of these running backs who look somewhat decent, which is not too many of them. I'm going to flat out go with that. We'll take our 2 1-star fullbacks that look like they want to possibly join. I will take my JUCO tight ends. I will try all 3 of them. No tackles, a singular guard, and 3 centers. So we'll have to go after every lineman that flirts with us. I'm going to go after every 3-star defensive player that flirts with us, because I can tell there won't be many. Corners is a picky thing. The 440 guy, the 444 guy, I'm going to definitely try to bring in. The 60 overall guy we'll take a peek at. I don't really see much else going on here. We'll try the 1 free safety interested and the 1 strong safety interested. Not that any of them are any good. We will put both punters on there. There's no athletes. So, legit, big trouble a brewing. I will go ahead and I will just go from the top and start putting everybody on there. We'll just see who they are. Week 1 recruiting. Let's see. 19 guys we did not scout. Let's do it. See what we got. He's alright. He's not a 60, but you know what? He's close enough. If I get too many corners that are good... I mean, none of these guys are great. He went up 5. He's the only safety who wants to come here. He's not good. He went up 8. We'll just see who wants to come here with no points being added in, because it's basically what we're going to do. This guy's terrible. That guy, I had to take him out. He was terrible. This Schmitz guy is not even good. I'm taking Schmitz out. I'm taking this 79 overall. I need that guy. That's the dude we're going to bring in. Ooh, we're bringing you in, Brooks. Brooks, we're bringing him in. We're not taking that Gateway guy. Fuck is this dude? A 51. I don't know who's recruiting these. I mean, these guys are awful. Pretty much all of them are awful. Alright, let's see. Recruiting board, what do we got? For real. Do we have people that deserve to be recruited? None of these. 65 receivers, the best we have right now. It's pretty terrible. We're going to move this guy straight to the bottom, because I don't know that I'm going to find many 51s out here. We're probably not even going to really go for him. I'm going to decide that at the end, but we've got quite enough dudes that I'm probably not going to go after. I do want to offer a scholarship to Hamilton, just because I want to bring the 68s in as quickly as we can get them, because those guys actually, from experience last year, are going to be some of the better players that we're going to be able to bring in, especially with the rules and all. Not that this season's going to be too heavily focused on recruiting. Yeah, we're going to take this 59 out. He don't need to be here. The 57 doesn't need to be here. The 58 doesn't need to be here. We will find players that can play in those positions if we need be. It's to scout and bring some in. I mean, they're still 70s. Nobody straight bears a straight bust. Bye. He's not awful. He's not awful. He's not awful. He's okay. He's not awful. Damn, a straight up good JUCO. Alright, so we're going to go in to the bottom of the page here. Yeah, we're definitely going to go after this dude. I'll definitely go after this one. I'll definitely go after this one. And then I'll probably go after, like, offering scholarships right here to a couple of these fine gentlemen. And I'll probably go after the safety. There we go. We'll do that for week number 1. See how that turns out. Week 2 recruiting, taking a look. We are leading on a lot of these gentlemen, actually. We are actually doing pretty well. Let's go ahead and offer the scholarship here. I'll offer it here. I'll offer it here. I just don't see a lot of these guys jumping on board, but I'm going to offer it to some of these guys here in the mid-levels. If they're in the lead, I'll offer it as well. Leads will get offers, because I'll feel like they're going to come. You know what I mean? This tight end, I feel like we got no shot. 835, not planning on putting points, so it's probably just not going to happen there. We're down 1,300 on this dude. Damn, I'm going to keep him there anyways, you know that? I'm actually going to keep him there anyway. I really don't care. We're going to go all out for him. I really don't. I don't mind. We're going to go all out for those two guys, too. Wait till we can get some rejects. Let's go play some Kentucky. Ooh, God, they're so much better than us. Why did I do this? All right, here we go. Kentucky's way better than us. Let's see how this game goes. Do we even have a chance? Can we hang with them? Hang with them. We just took a lead. They tied it right back up, though. They took the pressure and tied it right back up. Let's see how the second quarter goes. Second quarter, back and forth. We actually took a lead again. Took a 2-touchdown lead. They get down there before the half and get a TD back. Now we have the ball coming out and we score. We have it again with a nice drive, but we don't score. Now it's going to be up to them. I can't come in unless we are tied or losing. But we are up 10. Kentucky's going to find a way here, I think, at the end of the game. They threw it away there. They tie the ball game. It is Indy ball. We are going to jump in the final 46 seconds of the ball game. 2nd and 10. Here's Banks. Jackson drops the ball. Now 3rd and 10. Thrown and Baker with the catch. 1st down. Now Indy on a 2nd and 8. Banks fires to Jackson, who makes the play. They will take a timeout. Tied at 31 with 18 seconds to go. Banks again throwing for the former quarterback, and he makes the play. That's another timeout for Indy. Indy on 1st and 10 from the Kentucky 29. It's a handoff to Christian Sanders, who powers forward for the 1st down. Rushes the field goal team out here. And very little time on the clock. Just 3 seconds on the board. He kicks it away, and it is good as time expires. And the Independence Community College Pirates are going to leave Kentucky with an upset victory, 34-31. They at one time had a 14-point lead that dwindled to 10, dwindled to 0, but they were able to win the ball game. Indy starts off season 2 with an upset victory. Christian Sanders is your player of the game. 214 yards, 3 touchdowns on the ground. Here they are, the final stats. Jonathan Banks, 18 of 33, only 54%, but 222 passing and a touchdown. Christian Sanders, 214 running with 3 touchdowns. Banks added 22 on the ground. As far as receiving goes, Baker, 64 yards and a touchdown. James with 57. Barnes, the quarterback, number 13, 29 yards. Christian Sanders had 27. Jackson made that 18-yard catch. That was huge. No sacks given up, but 15 pancakes by freshman left tackle Sean White. Defensively, 12 tackles by sophomore middle linebacker George Jones. 3 sacks on the day, 1 by Fatto, 1 by Burley, and 1 by George Jones. Interceptions, we had none on the day. Forced fumbles, though, we had 2 by 1 by Weber and 1 by Bonaparte. Both recovered. A blocked field goal by Bonaparte as well. And Indy comes away with a victory. Number 3, recruiting, we are at now, and we've got some leads on some guys. I don't think we're getting Kevin Falk. Forget it. We don't really need the punter anyways. Hamilton, we're going to stay in there on. Jerry Jones is not that fast. I'm not going to worry about whether we get him or not. We're out 1,200 on Zach Stewart. I would have liked to grab him, but don't think so. Marcus Franklin, we're not going to grab either. We're not going to grab Lionel Lake. I'm not even worried about that. 1,500 points on a 63 overall quarterback. You can keep him. Right, we'll probably grab. We're not going to get this guy. Oh, a lead. You get a scholarship. 10 over 1,000 there. That one's 540, but Colorado looks like a place he really wants to go. He'd rather go to 2 other places than us. He looks like he would really like to go to UNLV, which is cool with me. We'll offer the guard a scholarship. We'll keep him around. We will max him out. I'm still going to try for Marks. I really don't care. 990 on a 66 there. I'm not going to worry about. We will offer Lumpkin a scholarship. I'm not going to worry about Fowler. And I'm not going to worry about Hall. Alright, everybody else I'm trying to grab here. We have 50 points. Let's just throw them at Lumpkin. I'm not really going to worry about it. We got some good leads. We got some guys ready for visit as well. Texas State it is. So Texas State will be a bigger game than you guys would think, as we are going to try and bring in some recruits. Leads are still had here, except for Rudy Hart. That is a guy we do not have a lead on. Let's offer him, keep him around. We'll offer him to try and stay in that race. We're in the races on these gentlemen, and we'll keep him there. There we go. So we've got the 20 guys we're looking at currently. Add some rejects in the next video. However, the next video will start with a bout against Texas State, in which Kirk is going to go with us. What do you guys think? What do you guys think the final record will be for Indy? How do you think the series is going to end? Any predictions you guys might have for this season? Let me know in the comment section below. Those of you that are watching, please go ahead and hit the like button. Maybe somebody might discover this unique series that I don't see a lot of people doing. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I will see you guys on the very next episode of Indy Community College. Thank you guys again, and have a lovely, lovely day.